Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Gadgeteer here, and today we're going to be taking a look at MSI's Claw 8 AI. These are quite expensive in the UK at £900, but I managed to snag this one off eBay for just a little over £750 in as new condition. I will be talking at the end of the video about whether it's worth buying one of these, so make sure you stay tuned until the end to hear my verdict. Although I have already unboxed and set the MSI Claw 8 up, I'd like to give you a good idea of what the unboxing experience is like. So it comes in quite a plain purple and black theme box with a couple of MSI logos printed on the side and some extra bits on the bottom. So just getting the box open here, just opens up from the bottom. And the first thing we're greeted with is the Claw 8 itself. And we'll come back to that in just a moment. On the bottom, MSI does include a 65 watt power delivery charger, which is quite nice. And then on the bottom, just some manuals. I have got quite a glossy screen protector on the MSI screen, so I do apologise in advance for any glare that you see. When I first took this out of the box, I was quite surprised with how large the footprint was of the tablet. I've just got some other devices here to compare next to it. So that's the original DS. We've got a Game Boy Advance, a PS Vita, an original PSP, and an Xbox Series X controller, just for reference. So, let's take a look around the MSI Claw 8. Starting from the front, we've got our two analog sticks, a D-pad, our start, select and menu buttons here, and our A, B, X and Y button there. And the screen is a 8-inch 120Hz IPS display. Going on to the top of the tablet, we've got our power and sleep wake button there, a micro SD card slot, two Thunderbolt 4 ports, which both support up to 100 watt charging, a headphone jack there, and our volume up and down. Turning the tablet onto its side, got some very comfortable grip sticks, not a lot on the bottom or the other side, and on the back we've got two programmable rear buttons and a very aggressive looking heatsink and grill. So if we get the tablet turned on, and while it's booting I'll just give you a rundown of the specifications. So as mentioned, on the front we've got a 8-inch 120Hz IPS display. It also comes with a Intel Ultra 7 258V processor, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM running at 8000 MHz, a 1TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD, and Intel Arc graphics that share the dedicated RAM that the board uses. I'd just like to give you a rundown of what the battery life has been like on the MSI Claw 8 in the first 24 hours that I've owned this device. It does sport an 80 watt-hour battery, so quite a large battery for a handheld device. And in more high intensity games, I appear to be getting around 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. In less demanding titles, I could be seeing more 4 to 5 hours, and just using the OS and watching videos, I could expect anywhere between 10 and 12 hours. I have got a few games loaded up on the side here, so I can reflect what the performance is like on the MSI Claw 8. So we've got Sonic Adventure 2, Rocket League and Spider-Man. So if we start with Sonic Adventure 2. This is quite an old title, which can run on pretty much any device nowadays.
File select. Story select.
Well, kind of amazing that out the box all the buttons seem to be mapped automatically, so I haven't had to touch any of the button mappings.
Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
See if we can get this one. Nope. Oh, I got one of them. I know the screen isn't an OLED, but the IPS screen on this tablet really does look stunning. Let's move on to Rocket League. I have turned the music off just so we don't run into any copyright trouble. And I've got the game set to 1080p medium settings. If we just jump straight into a 3v3 friendly match. Oh, it's going to spawn me into an existing game. Oh, that was a close one. And for our last game, we've got SpiderMan Remastered. I've also got this one set to 1080p medium settings. Oh, how times have changed where we can actually run games like this on integrated graphics. I find it amazing. Jump straight in.
Wonder what kind of trouble Shocker's into this time. Hi. Seriously, I want one. Break-in in progress. Location is Seaport. Please copy.
So that was just a quick look with some gameplay on MSI's Portable Beast. And I'd like to answer the question that we looked at earlier as to whether it's worth buying in 2025. And I feel that if you're looking for a device with the most power for the same price as the MSI Claw, there are laptops with dedicated GPUs that can do everything the Claw can with much higher fidelity in games. But if you're after something rock solid, small enough, with a great battery, a touchscreen and dedicated gamepad controls, The MSI Claw packs plenty of potential for your hard-earned cash. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and I really hope I've helped with your buying decision. I will be ending the video here, but as usual, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a like, and I'll see you in the next one.